people? What's going on? I'm back. It's been a few days, I know. Been making a few changes here or there on the channels. I also been putting some more videos back up after I, do a little bit of work on them. You probably can tell some of the channels have more videos. Yeah, I was at my bros for a couple days getting some of these contracts done. I got 2 more Sunday and Monday, so I'll be leaving again Sunday and I'll be back again Tuesday. And then I'm off for a few days. But I got to make that money, man. Y'all know how it is. I just got my glasses back today. These motherfuckers at Liberty Sports, I had to send them off because my prescription was changed. They put brand new lenses in them, and they also darkened them up a little bit too. So they went from being $500 glasses to $700 glasses. Yes, I'm flexing. Deal with it. Oh, he flexing on us again. I hate him. Yeah, y'all know how it is. I don't give a damn. Anyways, guys, not gonna hold you up. Let's get on to today's topic. Why I was right and why Chicago City should be a thing. Why politicians should listen to me and board that place up and leave all those thugs in there to die. Over Father's Day weekend, a place with the least amount of fathers ever decided to shoot up the joint. Oh, it was a regular Old West shootout in Chicago over the weekend. 106 people shot, 14 people killed. One of them was a 3-year-old sitting in a car, not doing anything to anybody. And I thought Black Lives Mattered because it was a little black kid, didn't do anything to anybody, shot dead, sitting in a car seat because they were aiming at his dad. For all the people who say that I'm too harsh, for all the people who say that my Chicago City plan is racist or bigoted or I just hate black people or whatever, are you not seeing what I'm talking about at this point? 106 people shot over the weekend, guys. 14 people dead over the weekend. Not over the week, the weekend. So 2.5 days. A 3-year-old kid sitting in a car seat, dead. Another little girl, I don't know her age, they haven't put it out, but a bullet came through their house and killed her inside her house. This little girl, not doing anything to anybody. Bullet comes flying through, kills her. But you got all these people out there hollering about Black Lives Mattering. 106 black lives apparently didn't matter because 106 black people got shot. Oh, yes, that's right, boys and girls. Not a single one of the persons who were shot is white. They're all black. All 106 of them. The 14 who died are all black. But I thought Black Lives Mattered. That's why I put it on the thumbnail. Where the hell is Black Lives Matter? Where are they? 2 niggas get killed by the police. And right now there's 1,000 people watching Rayshard Brooks' funeral live on YouTube. I just went and looked. 1,000 people watching that live stream of a know-nothing, good-for-nothing criminal funeral. But ain't nobody talking about all these people who got killed and shot in Chicago. And we all know Rayshard Brooks would not be having a live funeral if he was killed by a nigga. This is the hypocrisy of the Black Lives Matter movement that they can't get away from. If George Floyd was killed by a black man, he would not have gotten a golden casket and a live funeral on YouTube and Facebook and other streaming platforms. And this Rayshard Brooks, a guy who caused his own death. We all watched the damn stream together because I was the one putting on the show. We watched the whole 45-minute body cam video. All the way from beginning to end. Those cops did nothing wrong in that video. But he wouldn't be getting a live funeral right now with 1,000 people watching were it not for the fact that he was killed by a white cop. If he got shot by one of these people in Chicago, he would just be 107. This is hypocrisy. Okay? At the highest levels. If I get killed by a nigga, I just get put in a box and stuck in the ground. But if a white cop kills me, it'll be all over the place. Another white cop kills a Negro. But ain't nobody talking about all these black folks shooting and killing other black folks. Oh, that's not an issue. Who cares about all that? All we care about is white people killing black people. Like, they even asked some of these Black Lives Matter people directly, how do you feel about all the black people shooting each other in Chicago? Well, if it wasn't for white supremacy and racism, we wouldn't be living in a situation where we had to kill each other. Really? So niggas is all capping each other because of white supremacy. I actually seen a video over the last couple days where Black Lives Matter are literally saying it's racist. Now, I want y'all to hear this. It's racist to say you're not racist. If a white person defends themselves and say, I'm not a racist, that is the new racism according to Black Lives Matter. If you say you're racist, it's automatic guilt. I'm not fucking with y'all. I saw this and I was just thinking to myself, what the hell is wrong with us? And I mean us as a human society. What is wrong with us? How can somebody be convicted for saying they didn't do something? I'm not a racist. You're guilty. Because anytime a white person say they're not a racist, they must be one. How can people expect to live in a world like this? Like, I'm not even being funny. How can people expect to live in a world like this, where these snowflakes and these liberal crazy motherfuckers are changing the rules? Guys, they're tearing down monuments all over the country. And I mean, they're not just going after Confederate monuments that they think are racist. They're going after George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt. They're going after people who had nothing to do with the South or the Confederacy or racism. They're just going crazy. And we're just all sitting back like, oh yeah, just let them. They'll tire themselves out. Mobs don't tire themselves out. Mobs have to be put down. They have to be put down. You can't just sit back and wait on them to get tired and stop on their own. As long as they know that they can loot and plunder, they're going to continue to loot and plunder. Let's look at it like this. If you have kids, you know what I'm saying here. What happens if you let your kids keep doing something? And they know that you're not going to stop them. They're going to keep pushing the limits and keep doing it. But what happens if your child do something and you bust their ass? They fucking stop. Well, that's what's going to have to happen with all these crazies. These so-called peaceful protesters. They're going to have to be put down. And they're going to have to be put down really hard by the police and by the military. They're going to have to literally be slammed on the ground and handcuffed. Anyways, enough with the opening monologue. Let's get to the festivities.
Day weekend turned into the most violent of the year.
Patrick Elwood is live at St. Sabina Church with details. Hi, Patrick.
Lourdes and Taman, good afternoon to you. A peace rally will be held here at St. Sabina in a couple of hours, led by the activist priest, Father Michael Pfleger, who will be, among other things, demanding that if someone knows...
A priest activist. See, this is the reason why there are so many movies and comedy skits showing black preachers to be scam artists, to be scum buckets. A priest activist. I want y'all to listen to that. So you can't just go and preach the word, which we all know is fake. It's some made up shit. You can't just go and do that. No, you have to be an activist because there's not that much money in being a pastor or being a preacher. Yeah, you can make a little bit of money, but being out there in front of a TV camera, being an activist, now that can make you some money. Look how much money Black Lives Matter is making right now.
Who these shooters are to turn them over to police. At 86th and Wood, a police officer tries to console a woman at the scene of a triple.
Oh, wait a second. Let's go back. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Is this woman hugging a police officer? Is she hugging the enemy? What's this? When your kid gets killed by a regular old jackboot thug nigga, you run to the police. You love the cops. But when a cop has to do their job and kill one of these niggas, you hate the cops. But who is here hugging and consoling this woman now that her child is dead? It's not one of the thugs who shot her child. It's the cops. I love this shit. You hate the police until you don't hate them. Oh, my son has died. Oh. Yeah. Maybe if you wasn't a ratchet ass mom with fake blonde hair in your head, your child wouldn't have been out there getting shot at. Because a lot of these motherfuckers who got shot are teenage thugs. Let's keep it real. It's gang shit. Bloods versus Crips, Vice Lords versus these. That's what a lot of it is. Now, there were some innocent people in there, but the majority of these 106 shootings were gang related. The little 3-year-old who got killed in the backseat of the car, his dad was in a gang, and that's who they were aiming at when they killed the kid. This shit is stupid. Chicago needs to be walled off and drop food and water in every 30 days, just like I said. Chicago City.
Console a woman at the scene of a triple shooting with reports of 2 people dead. This comes after a weekend of murder and mayhem, the bloodiest of 2020. At least 106 people shot, 14 of them fatally, 5 of them were minors.
5 of them were minors. Y'all hear that? So 5 people under the age of 18 were shot and killed. This is disgusting. I don't care how much you hate me. No one can defend this kind of behavior. Because a lot of people don't care what I'm saying right now because they don't like me. But I'm sorry. How can you defend somebody shooting up a neighborhood and killing little kids? By the way, niggas, slap the like button, please. It's enough of y'all here where that should have been done already. Like, think about it, guys. They killing little kids in retaliation for gang shit.
In one incident, 2 boys, 15 and 16, were walking in an alley about 12:20 a.m. when someone fired at them, police say, from a gray sedan. A 13-year-old girl was shot inside her home and later died as...
That's the little girl I was talking about earlier. 13 years old, a bullet came through their damn house and killed her. Had nothing to do with any of this shit. Nothing to do with it, and she died.
Well, police identify her as Amaria Jones. 2 boys sitting on the porch were also hit, but they're reported to be in good condition. But police say 3-year-old McKay James was riding in the car with his 27-year-old father in the 600 block of North Central Avenue at 6:30 p.m. Saturday, when somebody in a blue Honda fired shots into that car, killing the 3-year-old. Her father suffered a graze wound to the abdomen. Police say he was the intended target.
So the motherfucker who was the target lives, the little kid dies. If they don't do something about these niggas, this is just disgusting. Something has to be done. Something so drastic that no one in history has ever seen it before. I swear on everything that I am going to be a United States Senator. And one day, hopefully, President. Because I swear I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to run for office, and this is going to be my platform. I'm sick and tired of niggas. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of thugs. I'm tired of people killing little kids for no damn reason. They just shooting up neighborhoods left and right, and nobody seems to care because Black Lives Matter. I guess that little 3-year-old wasn't alive long enough for his black life to matter. What age do you have to be before your black life matters? 18, 19? What? I mean, explain to me this. That little boy did nothing to anybody. He's dead. And his gang member, drug dealer father lives. That is some bullshit. That shit really pisses me off, man.
Amid pleas within communities to stop the violence and turn in the shooters, CPD addressed the weekend's violence earlier today.
Our cops are working hard. There are too many violent offenders not in jail or on electronic monitoring, which no one is really monitoring.
What he's saying is it's a bunch of dudes out there with ankle bracelets on probation and on parole who they're not keeping track of. They're just letting them do whatever they want. Chicago is one of the worst places ever. There's actually a petition out, guys, to separate Chicago from the rest of Illinois. They want to make Chicago its own, like DC. They want to make it like Washington, D.C. D.C. is not a state. It's a province. It's like separate from everything else. They want to do that to Chicago. The rest of Illinois, they just don't want Chicago to be a part of them anymore. Like, I'm not bullshitting you guys. You can look the petition up yourself if you think I'm lying. They just want to be rid of Chicago. And I honestly believe you should move all the good people out and just lock all the damn animals up in there. They acting like animals, guys. So why not lock them up and treat them like animals? I'm a big proponent of treating people how they act. These dudes are acting like animals. I think you should cage them up like animals. I think you should, throw food at them, throw water at them. Here you go, animal. Just toss it in there. Whoever gets it can have it. Just if that's how they want to act, that's the law of the jungle. If it's some meat laying there, 2 lions will fight over it, and the best lion gets it, and the other one gets to starve to death. That's what they should do.
We need violent felons to stay in jail longer.
Okay, listen here, mister. I'm reading it off a fucking news release. Police chief, you suck at your job. I wouldn't care what a politician said. If I was the police, I would be out there shooting these niggas. I wouldn't say you're under arrest. I would pull up, jump out of my squad car, and I would start unloading at them. Because they're shooting at the police, but you have to stand there and get killed? And you know what? This police chief is happy that this is happening. Don't get it twisted. He's glad that this is happening. Because this is the police department's way of showing people what will happen without police. Everybody wants to get rid of the cops. You think that lady earlier in the video who was hugging that police officer, you think she want to get rid of the cops? You think she don't want police in her neighborhood? Every police officer across the United States is loving this. Because all you're getting to see is what happens when there is no police. Chicago PD are not responding to a lot of this stuff, and it's causing these kinds of outbursts. Keep on saying y'all don't want cops, and every place is going to be like Chicago.
And we need improvements to the home.
No, what you need is the Chicago City plan. Please, I hope one of these elected officials see this video and call me. My number is 1-800-NO-NIGGAS. Please call me. I am begging for somebody to call me. Because I will be glad to help y'all enact my plan.
Home monitoring system.
So there is now a $10,000 reward being for leads to the arrest and conviction of that 3-year-old boy. But what you heard the superintendent Brown's
a $10,000 reward. Well, that's pretty smart because now the niggas who was involved with it, they're going to all turn on one of their homeboys so that they can get the money, and they boy going to go to jail for something that all of them did together. Because one thing you can count on is niggas will snitch on each other. Guys, I want y'all to understand this. The black community loves to say that they have a no snitching rule. Do you guys realize that 1 out of every 5 black men you run into is an informant for the police or is an undercover snitch? No bullshit, guys. Every single hood that claims to have the no snitching rule is filled up with snitches. Niggas love telling on each other. So that $10,000, somebody gonna get it. Because they definitely gonna snitch on their boy. Bet money on it.
Today, those are the same words that Superintendent former Eddie Johnson used to use a lot.
This shit is crazy. People keep on telling me that I'm wrong and I don't know anything and I need to shut the fuck up. Look at all these people dying and getting shot in Chicago. And you really believe that there doesn't need to be some type of drastic maneuvers taken in that city? You telling me that they need to just go through and with the damn military and they just need to round everybody up, just take all these damn guns, everything. I don't care if you have to destroy the whole city to do it. It needs to be done, man, because every single fucking year, Chicago is #1 in shootings, #1 in murders, #1 in gun violence. At some point, it has to be done. At some point, some politician or some sheriff or mayor or governor is going to have the balls to say, I'm sick of this shit. I'm fucking sick of this. It's going to have to happen. Guys, if you're getting a little bit of buffering, we having bad weather here. So just refresh if your shit goes down. Because it's been storming here for like 3 days. Slap the like button too. I should have 100 of them by now at least. See how y'all niggas do me? I've been gone for 2 days. Come back and a brother can't even get no likes up in this bitch. Y'all act like I'm asking y'all to fucking give me money or something. Damn. Fuck it. I'm gonna do like everybody else. Hey guys. It's bitch ass Maxter X in here. And I was just wondering if you guys can help me go buy a sandwich by giving to my Patreon. Cause you know I bought a car I can't afford and I'm fat and fucking humongous and shit. And I really need some money because my channel's been demonetized. So, you know, just wondering if maybe instead of likes, y'all could give me some fucking donations. You know, I mean, like, I don't get it. I don't get YouTube. Somebody asked for likes and it kills y'all. But somebody say give me donations and y'all motherfuckers handing y'all wallet to them. I mean, I ain't bullshitting y'all. I seen a thing the other day where a certain fat ass is thanking people for fucking giving him money on Patreon. And I'm looking at that shit and I'm like, hold up a second. Y'all mean to tell me y'all paying for this shitty ass content? I think I have some of the best content on this website. I put the most into this shit. I put the most entertainment into this shit. I go out of my way and over the top to entertain. But you got boring ass, fat ass niggas like him who content sucks and people are actually paying money for it. Niggas is actually donating to that shit. It's unbelievable. It's unfucking believable. Hey, it is what it is. Let's get on to video number 2.
One of the deadliest in Chicago this year, and today the violence continued. 14 people were shot and killed this weekend, and more than 100 others were hurt.
You guys, I want y'all to notice something about the contrast in news outlets and news organizations. These people covering this are local news channels in Chicago. You want to know why CNN and MSNBC are not covering this? Because it takes away from the narrative they're trying to push. They're trying to push that racist white people are killing black people. They can't push that narrative if they run a story like this one. This narrative shows that niggas are killing niggas. So they can't play this. I guarantee y'all haven't heard about this on CNN yet. They ain't talking about this on CNN. Because it will fuck up everything they're trying to do. This is why people don't trust those news companies. Guys, if you want the truth, watch your local news. Because they don't give a fuck. They just going to tell you what's happening. These people reporting this story, they don't give a fuck about these niggas killing each other. They just doing their job. They have no agenda. They're not going to make more money by lying to you. They just reporting it. That's the only news you can trust is your local news. All these national news companies, you cannot trust any of them.
The youngest casualty was 3 years old, Makai James. He was shot and killed while sitting in a car with his father in the South Austin neighborhood. Police say his father was a target.
Despite the threat of...
That's sad as hell, man. That little boy didn't do nothing to nobody. That's so damn sad. I'm not playing, guys. That is fucking 3 years old and killed for no reason. Because he just happened to live in a city full of wild animals. Damn shame.
severe weather, people gathered to...
But people want to keep defending these motherfuckers. People want to keep calling me a coon and an Uncle Tom because I think all of them should be gotten rid of. Every last one of them should be gotten rid of. And look at this ignorant ass motherfucker right here. Do y'all see this stupid ass shit this dude wrote? Man, if you don't get out of here with that Black Panther bullshit, get the fuck out of here, dude. Because you a fucking idiot. You literally sitting here defending somebody killing a kid. Shut the fuck up and get out of here. Nobody wants to hear it. There is no excuse for shooting up your neighborhood and killing a 3-year-old. There's no excuse for it. There's no reason whatsoever you can give me to explain why a group of niggas, a group of animals, should be out there killing people's kids. Anybody who, I'm gonna tell you like this, mods. Anybody who come in my chat, anybody, and try to make an argument defending these wild animals, insta ban. Because there's no defense of killing a 3-year-old. No defense. There is nothing that a 3-year-old can do to you that's worth killing them. Nothing. Exactly, the zero niggas plan. That's going to be my platform when I run for office. The zero niggas plan. I'm sick of them, y'all, and I'm not going to bite my tongue. I am tired of niggas. I'm tired of the shit they doing to the rest of the black community. They need to be gotten rid of. Permanently.
Pray for the young children hurt and killed during weekend violence. WGN's Eric Rung is covering that for us tonight. He's live from Comer Children's Hospital. Eric.
Well, good evening, and one of the reasons why we are here is because that violence did continue today. A 3-year-old little girl was grazed by a bullet. We are told she is going to be okay.
Imagine that, guys. You're 3 years old and you've already been shot. A 3-year-old girl grazed by a bullet. Guys, I'm 43. I've been shot at, but I've never been hit. I've been stabbed. I've been hit with a baseball bat. I've been hit with a frying pan. I've been cut. But imagine being 3 years old and you already got a bullet wound. Imagine that. Imagine living in a place so violent that for show and tell, you show the class where you got grazed by a bullet. Imagine living somewhere like that. That's a fucking war zone. Afghanistan is safer than Chicago. It's a damn shame.
Is according to police, but her family as well as several others in Chicago are hurting tonight. They gathered on a corner in the Austin neighborhood to demand change.
We cannot allow this. We will not allow this.
Over the weekend,
Hold on.
change.
We cannot.
I want y'all to put y'all attention on the person holding the pink sign. Who the fuck is that? And what the fuck they doing in the hood? And now I want you to put your attention on the other one wearing the blue coat and the tights. The other Becky. The fuck they doing there? Every time something happens with niggas, Becky show up. Didn't I fucking tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? Let me blow that up so y'all can see it a little better. Hang on a minute. I told y'all it's something to this, man. Now, I want you to see look at the fat black chick wearing the yellow coat or yellow jacket. The one that looks like a wildebeest. The Becky standing in front of her is the one I'm talking about. And then the Becky holding the sign right here. Them bitches don't belong in this picture. They don't even look like they ever been to this neighborhood before. Tell me they don't look out of place. Tell me they look... If you tell me they look like they belong there, you a goddamn liar. These bitches ain't never been to that neighborhood. They there to stir up trouble. They are there to stir up trouble. I keep telling y'all, every time we do a story like this, every single time, we always find Becky's. Every time. This shit is a damn conspiracy at this point. And I don't even believe in conspiracies. But this is a damn conspiracy. Fucking Becky's, man.
We will not allow that.
Over the weekend, 3-year-old
And this bitch talking about what they won't allow. Well, apparently you don't have any control over that. You can do all the talking you want. Talking don't stop bullets.
Kay James and 13-year-old Amara Jones were killed.
You're right. It's not a coincidence at this point. There is something to the argument that Antifa and these other white people groups are coming into the hood to stir shit up. I really believe it at this point. Because every single story we do like this, there's some Beckys in the damn crowd. Holding signs, holding megaphones, doing something to stir up niggas. Somebody said they just like BBC. Well, they doing a lot of that too. But that ain't what they up to in this particular instance.
By bullets intended for others.
If you live around us, it affects you whether you see it or not.
They gathered to say enough and asked for justice.
And who the fuck is this Muhammad ass nigga in the green thing? Y'all see this nigga wearing the burqa? Who the fuck is this nigga? The fuck does this got to do with you? I am not believing this is happening to me. Get the fuck out of here, Muhammad. Like, this has nothing to do with you. And what did I tell y'all about Black Lives Matter always having some water buffaloes? Look at the one right here with the black shirt on with the white letters on it. A fucking water buffalo. And then the one in the yellow fucking jacket back there is a goddamn manatee. I told you, every time black folks get murdered, black men especially, it's always some goddamn fucking narwhal showing up. Every time, man. Hungry hippo and shit. I keep telling y'all every motherfucking time. Like, I want to know how much fabric it took to make that fucking shirt. How many little skinny Indonesian kids in the factory had to sew that damn thing together? How many shirts did they have to rip apart and sew back together to make her a shirt? Like, fuck these goddamn whales. They don't care about black men. They just there to fucking get on TV. Don't nobody want to see your fucking huge ass. Who the fuck got all that money for a wide angle lens to see you motherfuckers?
This is about humanity. This isn't about black or white. This is humanity.
Shut up. Oh, look. Here we go with the Black Panther nigga in the Malcolm X shirt. Wakanda forever. Shut your stupid ass up. These motherfuckers don't care. They just trying to be on TV. I wish somebody stick a news camera in my face. I say all the shit that nobody wants to hear. If something happens in my local neighborhood and they just interviewing random people, I'm going to look straight to the camera and I'm going to say, this wouldn't happen if y'all got rid of niggas. I sure as hell would. That shit'll blow the fuck up all over the world. Get rid of niggas.
Community activists and those in the community.
Oh, great. Another activist. A community activist. Well, apparently your activism ain't doing shit because people are still picking bullets out their ass.
say people should come to the streets as they did after the death of George Floyd.
When did George Floyd become a rallying cry? He was a fucking nobody criminal, and now his name is being used like he's Jesus. No, well, when George Floyd died, man, fuck that nigga. He was a nobody. Fuck that nigga. And now, when he died, shut the fuck up. This shit irritates me.
The police officer that killed that 3-year-old, there would have been 10,000 people on this corner right now. So when we say we can't breathe, let's be honest and understand there's people in our community taking our breath. Yes.
Well, he'll be dead next week, and I'll be sure to bring y'all the live stream. Because they going to consider him a snitch, and they going to kill his ass. Because that's how it works in Chicago. You talk to the police, you talk to the press, you're dead. They going to murder your ass. So we'll be doing a stream about his ass in a couple of weeks.
Now, police are still looking for suspects in that teens as well as the 3-year-old's case, as well as the 3-year-old.
You ain't going to find nobody because they ain't offering enough money. That $10,000 reward, if you jack it up to about 50, they going to snitch on all them motherfuckers.
Little girl that was shot today. Again, she was just grazed by a bullet, according to police. We're live at Comer Children's Hospital. I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Eric. Dozens gathered at St. Sabina tonight on the city's south side to call for peace after this weekend's gun violence.
WGN's Patrick.
Niggas always scream peace after they start some shit. That's a famous quote from Tupac. Niggas always scream peace after they start some shit.
Patrick Elwood was there. He's live at police headquarters with that part of our coverage.
Patrick, you in a dangerous part of town to be a fat white dude. I think maybe you need to put down that damn microphone and get the fuck out of there. Because they killing white folks simply for being white. So you might want to dip. I'm just saying, Patrick. Patrick Elwood.
Lourdes and Taman, good evening. That violent weekend leads to this Monday and calls for peace. And community leaders, including St. Sabina's Father Michael.
I just want to know, why do they call certain black people community leaders? The only time you see these so-called community leaders is when somebody done been shot. But rest of the time, you don't see them. I thought community leaders are the kind of people who you see all the motherfucking time. But you only see these niggas when somebody get killed. So how can you call yourself a community leader?
Flagger asking, where's the outrage? It was the bloodiest.
Oh, look what he right next to. J&J Food and Grocery. Of course. Because niggas always getting shot next to the corner store. God, that's so stereotypical. That is so stereotypical. Niggas always get shot in front of the corner market. God damn. That's it. We need to outlaw corner markets. They need to be gone. These hood stores need to be gone. Because a lot of these niggas congregate at these stores. They sit in the parking lots, blasting their music. They sit on little benches and chairs all around. That needs to be broken up.
This weekend of 2020, at least 106 people shot, 14 of them fatally, and 5 of them were minors. Tonight at St. Sabina, the call to turn in the killers, and activist priest Father Michael Flagger asking, where is the outrage?
There should be outrage.
Black people hate the white man. They hate the white man. But look how quick they are to line up behind a white man. Simply because he's called a reverend. I talked about this before. We will let anybody into our neighborhoods when we're black. Black folks will allow anyone to come into the neighborhood and pretend to be a part of the neighborhood. That's why you saw those Beckys standing there. Because What black folks invite anybody into the hood. The only neighborhood that let anybody come in and get their black card. Yep, exactly. Yes, a Mazda. Yes, a boss. All because he a reverend. And listen, your name is Flegger. Why you got a P in front of it? I hate people with silent fucking letters in their names. You don't need a P in it. Just remove the goddamn P. What's the point of having a goddamn PF? You could just call yourself Flegger or faggot. I don't give a fuck. But having a P in that shit is fucking stupid. God damn, that makes me mad. What is the fucking point? Oh, hello everybody. My name is Michael Flegger. Is that spelled with an F? No, it's spelled with a PF. If you don't get your retarded ass out of here, and you a reverend, so I don't believe nothing you say. Because there's nobody slimier than preachers and reverends and pastors and fucking goddamn, what them motherfuckers? Father touch your kid and all them motherfuckers. I don't trust nobody that wear cloth. All them holy cloth wearing motherfuckers, fuck them all. They all full of shit. This motherfucker right here look like a criminal. I don't believe nothing coming out of his mouth.
Same outrage there was when a police officer kills to be the same outrage we have today. When black lives are taken by whoever they're taken by, there should be outrage in the city of Chicago from black, white, and brown people.
Man, don't nobody care about niggas until they get killed by a white man. Listen, Michael Flegger, if you want to start some outrage, pull out a gun, turn around, and shoot one of them niggas standing behind you. I guarantee you Chicago will burn down. They'll burn the whole city down. Until then, shut the fuck up.
It was a steady stream of gunfire and carnage all Father's Day weekend. CPD Superintendent.
How funny is it that they do this on Father's Day weekend? A place that is sorely lacking in fathers. Chicago needs fathers bad. And they pick the day that they need the most to kill and fucking maim and hurt each other. I keep telling y'all, there's no replacement for having a fucking dad. There's no replacement for it. And here go this smiling ass sheriff who happy about this shit.
Attended David Brown addressing the matter and says he believes part of the bloodshed is at the hands of repeat offenders.
There are too many violent offenders.
Man, look at that shit-eating grin on his face. He happy about this shit, guys. He is happy about this. You can tell he is. He wants this. Ha ha, those motherfuckers finally see. They finally understand how important police officers are. Yes, his name is David too. It's the second most common name in the world. I don't know why y'all are so surprised by that. And if you're wondering, the most common name in the world is Muhammad.
In jail. Or on electronic monitoring, which no one is really monitoring.
Also of issue, say the organizers at tonight's peace rally, people need to speak up and tell police if they know anything. As it is, CPD's clearance rate of murders remains way too low, they say. Amani Johnson is with the group Brave Youth Leaders of Saints.
How come it's always black chicks speaking out when niggas die? Why is it always black women? Have you guys not noticed this? It's always some weave wearing ratchet ass black chick who's doing all the damn talking. Always. This is what's wrong with the black community also. Black men have let black women take the fuck over. In the white communities, I don't care if you the poorest, shittiest white dude, you could be a piece of white trash. But if you turn around and tell your woman to shut up, she'll shut up. In the black community, you tell a black woman to shut up, she'll go to the kitchen and get a butcher knife and stab your ass. Black men, this is where y'all fucked up. 1, having all these illegitimate kids that you ain't taking care of. 2, not having the guts to tell these bitches to shut the fuck up. Let me repeat. Men across America, stop being scared to tell women to sit down and shut the fuck up while men are conducting business. You got a vagina, shut up. There you go. Who was in my room?
There you go, you got a package.
You bringing me packages now, boy?
Yeah.
Did you look at it?
No. Actually, the name, yes.
Well, yeah, we got the same name, dickbag, so of course you looked at that. What the hell did you bring me, nigga? Oh, yeah. This is the second time in a row that this boy has brought me something that wasn't a bill. Look what I just got in the mail, niggas. Can you say video game streaming? Lovely, ain't it? Wait till I get this installed in my computer. Yeah, buddy. And this is one of the good ones, too. This ain't the cheap-ass bullshit. This is one of these expensive-ass ones right here, boy. Hell yeah. I'll hook that bad boy up later. Yes, I know Mixer is shutting down. I got 6 fucking channels. You really think I give a shit about Mixer? If I want to stream video games, I can do it on YouTube. I got 6 channels. One of my channels used to be a gaming channel. Actually, if you go over there and take a look, because I preempted this, because I knew this was coming. If you go take a look, I have a channel that's called Game of Stats. Go look. Who the fuck cares about Mixer? I knew it was going to go belly up anyway, because they paid too much money to people like Ninja. Let's continue this, because I want to get this done and get this thing installed in my computer. This is the kind of capture card that you have to literally install in there with your graphics card. You can't just plug it up like the regular kind. So I'm about to cut my computer off, let it cool down a little bit, and then install this, and then I can turn it all back on. I might test it out later. You know, I might run a little quick game stream or whatever just to see if it's functioning, and then we'll go from there.
Sabina.
I think it's time for the community to start speaking out against crimes that are happening on an everyday basis. It's time for us to not get riled up just when a white cop kills one of us, but when innocent lives are lost every day.
It's time for y'all to give speeches without reading off of shit. I hate when people are saying something and then they keep on doing this. Well, I think it's time for us to act like real human beings and stop acting like niggas, even though we are niggas. And even though my hair is fake and I need to grow my own shit and stop trying to look like a white girl. And I'm only doing this because you got a news camera in my face. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking hate these ratchet bitches. That's why I stopped messing with black chicks over 20 years ago. These ratchet ass bitches ain't shit. They ain't worth shit. They ain't worth fucking. They ain't worth getting pregnant. They ain't worth having in your house. They ain't worth fucking riding past their ass when they walking on the sidewalk. If I'm literally driving down the street and I see ratchet bitches, I do a U-turn and go the other way. Because they ain't even worth driving past. These hoes ain't shit.
Due to gun violence. We should have been pissed long before George Floyd because our lives are at stake every time. Everybody
keeps saying fucking George Floyd. For the last time. Fuck that nigga. He was a criminal nobody. I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel sorry for him. Feel sorry for the woman he held at gunpoint while he robbed her. Feel sorry for that person.
We walk out our doors regardless of the presence of police.
Oh my God, and now we back to Patrick again. Shut the fuck up, Patrick, and get the hell out of that neighborhood. By the way, niggas, I know some of y'all been talking about my boy Jose from State of Decay. I haven't played that game in a long time, guys. No bullshit. So it's going to take me a minute before I start streaming that shit again. Because I got to get my skills back. I don't want to play that game and just be getting my ass kicked left and right live on the air. So let me bone up on my skills. And once I do that, you know. By the way, nobody's complimented your boy. Ugh, nigga getting ripped up in this bitch. Ugh, look at that. Look how I'm slimming down. Where all those niggas that was calling me fat? Now that I'm starting to look good, getting myself in shape, he's so fat. What's up now, niggas? Where the fat jokes and shit now? That chest done started to smooth out. Shit to niggas getting them pecs. Oh my god. Oh, looking like the Rock up in this bitch. Yeah, man, I've been getting in shape, y'all, for real. Listen, I'm going to tell all of y'all. Don't wait till you get in your 40s to get in shape. Fucking get in shape while you young. Because trying to do it now is hard. I'm not going to lie. Trying to work out, trying to do anything in your 40s sucks. It really does. So do it while you're young so you don't have to do it when you get my age. Anyways. Oh, you know what? Y'all niggas kill me. Y'all kill me. Y'all wait till I'm almost done before everybody start piling up in here. It's almost 200 people here now when I'm almost finished. But when the shit was good, it's like 6 niggas in here. Yeah, what up, dog? Yeah, what up? I'm just coming to give a like and then I'm gonna leave. Nah, I'm just fucking with you niggas. Y'all know how it is. I know why it's so many people here. Because I was off for a couple days. See, whenever I take off and don't do any content and then I come back, y'all be all over my ass. Why didn't I create a new channel? Because that channel was already a gaming channel. I just switched it back to what it was. There's no point in creating a whole new channel. I have 6 channels. The House of Stacks channel was a gaming channel before I switched it to what it is now. I'm just simply switching it back. So that way, I have a fucking place to play my video games. Makes sense, right? I don't need 7 channels or 8 channels or whatever. It'll be alright. Don't worry about it. Because y'all ain't even really looking at the content on that channel anyway. So it's a perfect candidate to switch it to use for my gaming shit. Because I'm going to tell y'all, I just want a channel where I can chill, play my games, and we can talk about cartoons, we can talk about comic books, we can talk about whatever. But it ain't going to be no serious shit. This right here is my new serious channel. This is where I'm doing all these kinds of stories. If you look at this channel, every single video or stream on here, actually they all streams, but every single one has been about serious issues that are in the news. That's what this channel is. This is my serious channel. Good news though, y'all. I did a poll a couple days ago. And the vast majority of you youngins out there asked me to dive back into the anime scene. Over 90-something% of the people who responded said, yes, please go back and do damage to anime. And I just decided, you know what? I'm about to begin my new old gaming channel. I got my serious news channel right here. I got my commentary channel, which can act as both commentary and anime. And then I can actually dedicate a channel strictly to anime. That's the benefit of having all these channels. I can do whatever I want on them. But I've decided I have a channel that I'm not using. It's the only channel in my whole platform that's unmonetized. Like out of my 6 channels, 5 of them are monetized. This channel is the only one that's not monetized. I'm not using it for anything. It's only got 1 video up on it right now. Later on today, I'm going to convert that channel. And it will be renamed into Anime Terrorism. I'm going for the throat. I'm going to see just how far I can push YouTube's limits. That's going to be the name of the channel. Anime Terrorism. And my job on that channel is to just outright stomp anime. Now, I got an anime stream coming up later on the Major Stacks channel about Vegeta being a fucking punching bag all through the history of Dragon Ball. But that's not going to be a regular occurrence on that channel. That's a commentary channel, really. So I don't want to mix in too many anime streams on it. But I'm just decided that's my main channel. I might as well do one. Also, the League of Darkness channel will be doing more anime than usual. It's still going to do some commentary, but I am going to start introducing more anime videos to that one. But Anime Terrorism is going to be my primary channel for decapitating these fucking loser ass anime dudes and their disgusting ass fucking anime. And the reason I'm picking that one is because it's unmonetized. Because I don't want anybody to say I'm jumping back into anime because I'm trying to get money. So I'm purposefully using a channel that's unmonetized so they can't come at me with that, he just doing it for money. No. I enjoy roasting anime. I just haven't done it in a while because I don't give a shit. But I'm going to do it on that channel because that way no one can say it's for money. That channel is completely unmonetized. I'm going to enjoy myself. You guys are going to enjoy yourselves. And we're going to have a collective laugh at all of them. So give me a little while. And let me get this capture card installed in my computer and make sure it functions. I hate fucking turning my computer off and installing new shit. But I'm going to get that installed. I'm going to play with it, make sure it's functioning. Then I'll go about the business of converting that channel. And probably tomorrow I'll start putting up anime content. And I'm going to start with Dragon Ball, of course. But we're definitely going to do Black Clover and Bora Trash and all that other stupid shit. And yeah. I'm not going to get Crunchyroll. But I did reinstall my Windows anime thing. AnimeTube Unlimited is free if you have Windows. So I just reinstalled that so I can watch all that shit for free. I don't have to have Crunchyroll. I don't have to see commercials. None of that. I've actually shown the site to you guys before. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I don't have to go on Crunchyroll and log in. You could just click on what you want to watch and boom, there it is. But yeah, I just decided I really didn't want to mess up my other channels too much with anime. So that's why I decided that last channel that I wasn't using is perfect because now I got a reason to use that channel. So now I'm going to be active on all 6 of my channels. Yeah, I seen Geekdom's video about the Gallic gun. You know, I'm going to be doing videos like that too. Where we explaining superpowers on Dragon Ball and shit. Like I'm going to do a Kamehameha explained. I'm going to do a Gallic gun explained. I'm going to do a Spirit Bomb. I'm going to do all those. Except I'm going to do them the way that they should be done. Okay? I'm not going to tell y'all how. Just be ready for them. So, right now the channel is called Dark Stacks. Go sub to it if you're not. Because it's going to be changed soon. I'm going to change the banner. I'm going to change all of it. And you guys will just be ready. That's all I can tell you. Be ready. Anyways, I'm finna to go install this here into Ming's computer. And then Eyes is finna play me some video games. Can't fucking wait. Now, there is one better than this one. It's the 4K version. But look, let's be real. Who the fuck watches videos on YouTube in 4K? Like, yes, I know 4K is an option. But who really does it? Most people watch videos in 720 on here. Every video I look at in 720. Even though I stream in 1080, I mostly watch it in 720 because it's just simpler. Nobody fucking streams in 4K. So I wasn't finna pay an extra $200 to get the 4K version of this damn thing. That would have been fucking stupid. Not to mention, I've been waiting a month on it because nobody had any for sale. So I'm fucking glad it's here. So anyways, like I said, I got to get this installed and I got a few other things I got to do. We also got a stream. Actually, it's set for 5, but I'm going to push it back an extra hour to give me time to get a lot of my other shit done. So 6 o'clock on the Major Stacks channel, we're going to be talking about the Punching Bag Vegeta. And yeah, like I told you guys, I'm finna ramp up the content now that I'm getting all my stuff back together, back in order. I've been waiting a long damn time to get me a brand new capture card. Because a lot of you guys remember, this one right here is the one I used to use. But when we moved, like I packed it up, it was working just fine. When we got to the new house, and I plugged it in, it stopped working. I don't know why. It just wouldn't activate. So I decided I wasn't using this kind no more. That's why I went with the kind that installs right in my computer. Hang on, guys. Mother's calling. Hello, Mother. I'm good. Mom, I got here, right, I think this morning. Oh, I'm fine, Mamas. I'm live streaming right now, though, so I can call you back in a few. Love you too, Mamas. Bye. Yeah, I'll call her back in a minute. She got The Last of Us 2, guys, and she is in love with it. I bought her The Last of Us Part 1 because she had never played it. She beat that shit like super fast, and now she's playing Part 2, and she just loves it. And she's also playing Days Gone. She's also playing Call of Duty. She plays Hitman, Tomb Raider. My mom be throwing down. She's a better gamer than me. She also plays Monster Hunter too, guys. And she friended me on PlayStation. My mom she be going off on there, y'all. Yeah, she sent me a friend request on PlayStation. And she does multiplayer, all that. And keep in mind, she's 71. And she on there gaming like a kid, man. It's crazy. So for all those people who talk shit about video games, part of the reason why my mom is as smart as a whip, part of the reason why my mom, she hasn't lost her mental faculties, because video games help you concentrate. Video games help your hand-eye coordination. They really do. And when older people play video games, it helps them stay themselves a lot longer as they get older. That's why sometimes you see people older than my mom who play video games who just as smart as when they were in their 60s. You know, so, you know, all those people that hating, y'all keep hating. Y'all hate the fact that my 71-year-old mom is a better gamer than you. She can start her own YouTube channel if she wanted. That's how fucking crazy it is. She's better than me, and I'm a damn good gamer. But she's better than I am. She beat The Last of Us, the first one. She beat that game in double the speed that I beat it in. Like, I couldn't believe how fast she beat that game. So, what is that thing doing? Okay. What the hell y'all yapping about? Well, I already asked Mom if she want to do a live stream, and she don't. She's been on a couple of my streams, though. Yeah, she's been on a few of my streams. Now, those videos that me and my mom did that are on one of my other channels that have been privated, I'm going to put those videos back up, but I'm going to put them on a different channel. I'm going to download them and move them to another channel. Because I think they're actually, I have to check, but I think they're actually on the Dark Stacks channel. But I'm going to move them and put them on another channel and put new thumbnails on them and then re-upload them. That way you guys can see them. Because that one video where my mom was going off about slavery and all that, that shit had me rolling, man. That's a funny ass video. Me and my little sister were on there just laughing our heads off because mom was going off, man. If you want to hear about racism, yeah, Mr. Hancock. If you want to hear about real racism, listen to my mama. Like, she just tells it like it is, man. Yeah, she was going off about Mr. Hancock. Boy, that shit was funny as hell. Anyways, hell, I've been on here for an hour. I didn't even expect this to take that long. Let me get up off of here, guys. And like I said, I'll get with y'all in a few hours after I get some of this stuff done. Catch up with y'all niggas.